right, welcoming you to our mindfulness meditation for this month. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so excited that we have a guest meditation teacher with us who is going to infuse our usual meditation, our usual mindfulness meditation with a heart-centered flavor and a gratitude flavor. So what we will be doing, and she is Dana Kuehn. She is our expressive arts teacher who is going to be joining us in February for expressive arts. We did a webinar with her and very much enjoyed her webinar. And during her webinar, she had us investigating the heart space in a visualization. So she did such a great job that I wanted to bring her on as a meditation guest. So Dana, thank you so much for being here.
You're so welcome. I'm delighted to be here.
And we didn't plan it, but we're both wearing pink sweaters. So there you have it. Tonight I've also brought a big hunk of rose quartz for my own self. If there's anything you would like to have in your space that makes you feel like it's a little special, I like to sort of make my space a little sacred. I also have this little rose quartz heart that I sometimes carry around with me, and it feels really nice in my hand and brings me good luck. So if there's anything you feel like you want to add to your space tonight to make it a little sacred, make it a little special, light a candle, I invite you to do that. Okay. So as we get settled in our meditation, I want to offer you the option to either sit or recline. And you can change your posture at any time. You can start in a seated, move to reclining, just do whatever really feels best to you for your energy levels and for your whole being. So we'll start by getting settled here. I'm just going to take a moment to kind of shift and come into a posture that feels comfortable for me. And tonight, I've been doing a lot of staring at screens. So I think I want to take care of my eyes. If you're wearing glasses, you could take your glasses off. And I'm just going to rub my hands together for a moment, kind of warm up my hands. So just getting settled, warming up my hands, and maybe infusing my hands with a little bit of kindness and compassion towards myself. I'm going to cup my palms over my eyes and just take a moment under cover of the palms to rest the eyes and know that you are welcome here in whatever state of being you're in. You're welcome if you have it all together. You're welcome if you're a total mess, anything in between. So I'm going to take a moment to just roll my eyes around, give my eyes a little break, and then I could keep my eyes closed as I bring my palms down by my sides or into my lap. And entering into this mindfulness meditation exactly as I am. There's no need to change anything about yourself. So just showing up exactly as you are. And our practice is just the practice of becoming present to what is. So I'm going to start by shining my awareness on the way my body is feeling right now, or the way my body is either sitting or reclining. So I might take a moment to stretch, or I might take a moment to adjust my posture, get a support under my head or a blanket across my lap. And I'm just entering into this practice, one that allows me to practice shifting my awareness to the moment by moment fabric of my reality. So I'm practicing just observing the posture of my body, the places where my body is touching the support below. Maybe it's the ground, or maybe it's your seat. So settling into that support underneath you. And then when it feels comfortable for you, shifting your attention to the sensations of breathing. I'm breathing in through the nose and out through the nose or mouth. Just taking some entry conscious breaths. I'm beginning to just let go of the moments that led to this moment. Can we take some breaths together as a community? We're breathing in and breathing out. And just developing a habit of coming back to the observation of the breath. Noticing where you feel the breath in your body. Is it the chest? Is it the belly, the rib cage? Feeling the breath inhabiting the body. And I want to tell you that it's okay to soften the belly and let the belly be what it is, to allow the breath a little more space, a little more room. And if staying focused on the breath is difficult for you, my friend, you're in good company. So I like to inwardly repeat the words, I am breathing in, I am breathing out, as I breathe. So I'm like my own little breathing coach. So see if you can do that for a moment or two, if that's helpful. And as we, in our individual spaces, allow this time for meditation, for presence, we can also send our awareness out to each other, just for a moment, touching on that connection and that community that we share, so that you understand you're in a safe space with a community of friends. And so within your own practice, you are not alone. So we're practicing together, just staying present, how it feels to be in the body, how it feels to be in the breath. And slowing down the mind, slowing down the thoughts. Just creating a little bit of stillness for your spirit to relax as well. And, now that we are in this receptive place of just staying present, I'm going to turn our meditation over to our guest, Dana, who's going to lead us through a heart-centered flavor meditation as part of our practice this evening.
So take a moment to find your heart by placing your hand on your heart, if that's comfortable for you. And remember through this next practice as we go along that if something doesn't align for you, if it's just not for you, return to your breath. The heart is one of the few organs that gives us so many sensations. For this moment, feel the rhythm of your heart, the temperature, and perhaps in this really quiet space, you can hear your heart. Be with your heart in these next moments. It's truly a brain in and of itself. It holds wisdom and it guides you. Now imagine your heart as a vessel. In your mind's eye, study it. Do you see it as an anatomical heart with chambers and blood vessels? A symbolic heart with curves at the top and a point at the bottom? Or perhaps another shape? As I've worked with my heart, I have thought of it as a beautiful mint green clam with lots of soft folds and metallic light. Take a few moments to feel what your heart speaks to you in the way it looks and feels. Let's think about someone or something that you love. Without too much overthinking, pick a person, past or present, an animal, or something else, like a tree or a place that you love. Someone or something that you have deep feelings for, that stirs your heart, that brings a sense of calmness or enthusiasm, which can be mixed with other emotions too. Now think about your heart expanding with this feeling. The heart has the capacity to stretch and grow in a magnificent way. Stay with the feeling. Imagine it as light. As you bask in this feeling and notice its expansiveness, marvel at how it feels in your body. Does it show up in other parts? Observe noticing where and which sensations are associated with it. Let's not limit ourselves to the physical body. Know that you radiate this love beyond yourself. Imagine that heartfelt love surrounding your body, like being dipped in love and glowing. What does that feel like? And finally, fill the room you are in with that expansive love. Its only boundaries are the walls, but it has no boundaries. So it moves into your entire apartment or house or building. Your love moves out into the streets, into the town, the city, and finally fills the whole state that you reside in. It fills the continent, the earth. And with no limits, it moves out into the universe. It is force and energy of pure goodness, and you are sharing it without limit. And in that decision, that action, you in turn are allowing for your heart to be filled up. Take a moment once again to check in with your body as to how it is responding to this moment. At the deepest of levels of universal truth or spirit, found in many religious texts, it is by giving that we receive. It is the miracle of your heart, of the divineness in each of us. So bask in these last few moments in that overflowing of love, knowing that you can recreate it whenever you would like, through breath, imagery, and by saying or internalizing gratitude. And when it feels right to you, whether you've stayed in your body and gone out into the universe, or come back in your body into the room you're in, when it feels just right, come back and join us in the present. Maybe moving some of your body parts and opening your eyes.
Thank you so much, Dana. That was so beautiful.
So welcome.